Hey! Hey, it's me.
Kind of scared myself there a little bit.
Hi guys, how are you? Have I checked in lately with you? Are you doing okay? Yeah, I'm good.
Thanks for asking.
Today I am doing another in my series of art things to do when you're bored videos. What's my go-to disclaimer for this series? Right, this series kind of started out with me taking household items and creating art activities for anyone of any age, but we kept arguing over what's considered a standard household item and what most people have and what most people don't have. It got messy. That's out the window. Maybe your household has these items. Maybe you have to shop for them. Maybe you have to borrow something. Maybe you have to steal something. I'm not saying you should. I'm not advocating for theft. I'm just saying do what you gotta do. I didn't say that. I've never stolen anything in my entire life, okay? Except for somebody's happiness.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
The point is, today I'm gonna give you my little list of fresh new art activities. I have my little list here. That was really surprisingly loud. It's not a super long list, but the ideas in here are pretty thick. They're pretty full ideas. Kind of concerned about how I'm going to get all of this done in the next 2 days because I've only allotted 2 days of filming for this video. But I'll get it done. Number 1 is fun with corks.
Now I know what you're thinking.
It sounds great, right? So, oh my gosh, are my ears just sensitive or do I keep making the world's loudest noises? Put a cork in it and hush while I talk about this. Corks. These are potentially naturally occurring in some households. Not mine. I had to go out of my way to buy these. I don't actually know why I bought these. I was just perusing my art room stash. I have a full organizer of just corks. So I came up with a little activity to... Is this an original idea of mine? I hesitate to say yes. Let me look it up. Oh my gosh, okay, no. I'm definitely not the first one to do this. Did I think it was an original idea? Yeah, I was under that impression. My idea is to take a cork and turn it into a little character. I like it because it's a small object, it's a very simple shape. We can conquer a cork. I'm gonna work on 2 corks. Start by gessoing them. Gessoed. All I have to do is toss things in the air and then they're back gessoed. What's happening next? Clay is happening next. I'm just gonna use my clay and add on a couple little fun details. We're not getting too crazy. I sculpted little ears and little leaf toppings.
A leaf topping.
And then I painted them, 1 pink and 1 orange. And then of course, just like painted little details on them. I made them both bunnies. He is a carrot, she is a strawberry, and they are the perfect 2. Are they in love? I don't know. I don't know. I really want to name them because I think that they're so cute. I don't want to do anything clever. You know, I don't want to combine like Bunny and Carrot as Barrett.
That actually is kind of perfect.
Is he Barrett? Oh my gosh, he's Barrett. But who are you? You are matching perfectly with my outfit. You are Susie. They're Barrett and they're Susie and they're perfect. I am aware that there are lots of DIY cork projects and people doing all kinds of sophisticated home decor. What do I choose to do with corks? This. These are cute. Moving on to the next activity, we're gonna do some good old bubble art. I think you've probably seen somebody do bubble art at some point. It's not new, it is used. However, I am gonna try to put a little twist on it, so let's just keep an open mind. Wipe that judgment off of your face. This is an art activity that's just so widespread. You might see it in a preschool. You might see it from an 80-year-old who does scrapbooking. It's just something that a lot of different types of people do. I've actually never done it myself. And I wanna take it a little bit further than it normally goes. Stay with me, don't leave me yet. If you clicked off when I said bubble art, you can't hear me anymore. Come back!
I guess it's too late.
For those of you left, let's do some freaking bubble art. So what you will need is a container, a vessel, soap, and some straws. Oh, and paint. I have here my cheap acrylics. These are perfect for this. I just hit myself in the head. I don't know how old these are.
Are they still liquid?
I'm gonna go add some water into this. All right. Gonna take a little hand bath. It's refreshing. I don't know what. Now I'm thirsty. I looked online at a couple different blogs and I was just looking for somebody to tell me the exact ratio of water to soap to paint. Nobody really gave me an exact ratio. It was just like,
add some water and soap and paint.
Maybe I was looking at the wrong people. I'm assuming it's not that important because the information was not obvious. Okay, I'm gonna go get a spatula. Just for your entertainment. I guess I'll go ahead and add the soap, so.
Glug, 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 glug.
Wait, was I supposed to add the paint first?
Glug, 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 glug.
I don't know what I'm doing. Whoa, I used a lot of soap. Got a little carried away with the glugs. I'm just another unhelpful person on the internet telling you how to do something without telling you how to do it. Paint. I'll just try this teal paint. I really should have learned how to do this before attempting to teach others. Well, we're learning together. I'm just gonna pour the paint in here, mixing that all up. And then, oh, that smells so weird. Bath toys. It smells like bath toys. Anyway, fancy watercolor paper. I'm sure you can use any paper really, but I just wanted something that holds up to water. We'll go with green. Straws out and do not drink.
Do not drink.
Why am I afraid that I'm gonna accidentally drink this? Next step, you blow bubbles. The bubbles look really clear. Maybe I didn't put enough paint. I'm gonna try it anyway. Then you take the paper, put it on the bubbles, flip it around, and presto! Absolutely nothing happened. So clearly you need a lot more paint. Maybe I put too much water in. Oh gosh, the ratio was important, wasn't it? Okay, so more paint. I think I might need more than that. Let's see if that did anything. Only one way to find out. There's very, very, very slight color on there. I think I also need more bubbles. Okay, I'm learning.
I put too much water.
That's okay, we can fix it. Just, oh. It's so thick. Oh my gosh. It's
Boogery.
just a little bit of mucus. That's normal. All right, round 3. And let's go. Oh my gosh! It's nothing! What I should have done when I realized my mistake is just dump the whole thing out and start over with less water. But what I've done now is I've created a situation where I just have to keep adding mass amounts of paint. I've already added so much that I don't want to start over again because then I'm really just wasting all of this. Good thing I just happen to have 3 tubes of this exact color. Oh my gosh, it's like solid. Now, if that's not enough paint, I give up. I failed preschool. Here we go. What is this? Times 4? Whew. Ah! Okay. We're getting somewhere. Maybe I just need to keep doing that and like repeating it over and over again. Okay. Okay, and we've got a kind of cool little bubble texture going on. I mean, it's light, it's subtle, it's polite. I want to see what happens when you just like add other colors in there. Like, what if I just do like a line of purple, some pink over here?
Wow.
It's actually a good thing I'm doing this. These paints really needed to be used. Maybe some yellow over here. We'll do a little green. Okay. Let's try round 2. Okay. See if I can get a more dramatic look. This is using so much paint. This is my fault. It's fine. This is working fine. This is kind of cute though, in some ways. Bubble art. What I want to do is pick my favorite and then use it as a background for some artwork. So I'm actually gonna draw or paint on top of one of these, but first I need to do a little cleaning up over here. Okay, update. I think I wasn't mixing the paint well enough. There is just a whole layer of paint at the bottom. Another lesson learned, folks. Scrape your bottoms. I ended up choosing the all blue bubble art to make art on top of, and I drew a bubble bear. He is a bear, he is a bubble.
What is his name?
I didn't want to name him Bubble Bear. I just feel like it's too obvious. Then I thought Bubble Butt. just because, I don't know. We can't see his butt, but I imagine that his butt is a nice bubble butt. That's just too much. So then I decided on Bubble Bud. He's my buddy, he's a bubble, he's a bear, he's Bubble Bud. And I love him. I think that this is so cute. I really enjoy doing this. You know, having that little texture in the background, for me, it kind of takes the pressure off having to put anything in the background, which is my least favorite part of art anyway. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Camera's really washing it out right now.
Let me hold it like that.
Yeah, that's
natural.
And I still have this one as well if I ever wanted to do something with this one. And we're on to the next idea, which is alcohol. That's not an idea. Alcohol ink.
Thing.
That's not a good name for this. Sharpies plus alcohol equals fun. Well, in an art situation. So this is another kind of classic crafty activity, but again, I've never tried it. Let's try it today. What you will need in order to do this: alcohol, 99% isopropyl. I'm kind of self-conscious about how I say this. Am I saying it correctly? Isopropyl. This Sharpies in a variety of different bright colors, a little dropper is helpful, and finally something to create the art on. I racked my brain trying to come up with a creative object to use for this. I've seen people use like just random bits of plastic, and I don't know, I feel like it kind of looks... You need something flat. This is what I have. What is it? It's a disc. I am just going to protect my surface here. I am also going to wear gloves because I am currently filming like 4 different videos right now, and I don't want to explain in 4 different videos why my hands are suddenly stained. That's not right. It has a little protective thingy. Take that off. And yeah, this works best on very bright, vibrant colors of Sharpie. And all you do is just kind of go to town coloring on the plastic with the Sharpie. Don't worry too much about how it looks. It's all gonna get real melty. I think I'm gonna go for kind of like a galaxy. Is it brilliant?
No.
Is it ugly? Yeah, but I cannot emphasize this enough. It does not matter. Take in the alcohol, pour a little bit. I'm gonna just suck up a little bit of this alcohol, drop it on. Look at that, look what it does. It starts kind of like eating away at the Sharpie, and it should be doing interesting things. Ooh, the smell is strong. Kind of like gasoline. It smells like it's killing you, but it also is
Kind of enjoyable.
I don't really have a strategy right now. I'm just kind of letting it do its thing. I was going for like galaxy, but it kind of ended up like melted watercolor fish vibes. Fish. You can completely just wipe this off and start again, which is why you have to seal this to make it permanent. Oh, now I've done it. Okay, look at what I've done. Yeah, no, I hate this. We are going to just kind of... Ow! We're gonna start again. That didn't happen. What the heck? A screw just fell out of my chair. This time, I'm gonna stick with mainly blue and purple. There we go. Version 2, even uglier than version 1. Bloop. I'm gonna try not to get carried away. Use some restraint here. Ugh, that looks terrifying. I feel like all the examples I saw were just gorgeous, but this is like trypophobia. That's looking a little bit better. Hands off. I'm just gonna leave this alone and let this dry. Okay, and this actually dried really fast. It does have to be sealed to keep the color on there permanently. I am going to use Mod Podge spray gloss. I don't want to spray it in here, so I'm actually going to take this outside. Just imagine me outside. It's a beautiful, cold, 11-degree day. I'm spraying stuff. Psh, 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 psh. Okay, hi, I'm back. The clear coat seems to have melted some of the color away, which I'm not very happy about. There's just really not much to it. I need to add something. I ended up using a metallic silver pen, and I tried to add little galaxy accents to it. Doesn't exactly look galaxy. I don't know. Did rather enjoy the process, but I just don't know if I love the result. I also was so committed to this galaxy idea, but I feel like I probably should have changed course when I saw how it turned out, because it doesn't look like a galaxy, but I still forced it to try to be a galaxy. And finally, we're gonna wrap this up with my last idea, which is get weird with clay. It's my last idea. So for this, I'm gonna need this entire bucket of air dry foam clay. let me be honest for a second, okay? I just made this up. This is not a real thing, but I bought this whole bucket of foam clay. I thought that it was just like the regular foam clay that I've used before. After doing a little test, I realized this is very different and it's the worst. It doesn't hold its shape. It pretty much melts. And so I can't use this for sculpting. Yet I have it. So is this gonna be a practical and great idea for everyone who doesn't have a massive bucket of clay that they need to use up? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna do something kind of weird and everyone's gonna be like,
That was dumb. Why did you do that?
let's just do it. And I'm gonna use a canvas because we are combining sculpture and painture. I'm gonna start by just opening up this big old bucket, just full of gooey, squishy clay. I'm gonna just grab a handful. And I'm just gonna, let's just smear it around on the canvas. What can we create? Can we make something brilliant? Can we make something profound? I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. Just gonna get a nice base. I do want to cover up every inch of this canvas. I hate the texture of a canvas. I don't want to see it. I don't want to paint on it. I want it gone. This is much better. It's very conceptual, all right? I don't even want to explain the concept. I'll have to dumb it down too much and then that just ruins it. Don't worry about it, all right? You're not a philosopher like me. Aha! Perfect. Now that every inch is covered, we're just gonna curate the texture that's existing here. This is a commentary on the physicality of material and form and the human finger roids.
Oh, some of my nail polish chipped off in there.
I like what it looks like when I kind of dig my fingers in and drag. It's also very fun, like a little swirl. I'm like the modern Van Gogh, but with foam clay and not good. Okay, that's it. I think I've done something. Am I a genius or am I an abomination? You choose. Nothing in between, please. I'm leaning toward abomination. I'm actually gonna let this dry and then paint it. All right, what have I created here? Does anyone know? Because I don't. What? No, this is upside down. Is it cool? Is it terrible? Is it hideous? Is it horrible? Should I throw it away? Should I keep it? Should I frame it? Burn it? I really can't decide if I absolutely love this or if I hate it. Jordan walked in while I was making this and he said that it looks like a topographical map of Nothalophagus. I quite enjoy that explanation. Okay, so I got 4 art things done in this video. I feel like that's a really big why do I always fail to say successful? It's so ironic and it makes me feel bad. This was actually one of my favorite art things to do when you're bored videos that I've had in a really long time. I don't know, I'd like maybe of all time. I just really enjoyed each one of these activities. I love the process of all of them. The results of some of them, I'm a little undecided. Thank you so much for watching this episode and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.